TinkerCAD tips, still talking about doing textures on curved surfaces. In my prior tutorial I showed how to take a texture which we got from an image from Google like this one back here, and I showed how to emboss that into a curved surface. In this tutorial I'm going to do slightly the inverse of that, where the texture is going to be slightly raised from the surface. Similar technique but a little bit different. So let's go ahead and move this one out of the way. Here I have this heart shape, and I found a heart shape over here. If you do a search on the word heart, you'll find this. I have my texture back here. Now what I want to do this time is I want to start with a cube. I'm going to bring a cube out here, and I'm going to stretch this to be larger than our object here. Come around back here, make sure it's tall enough. Okay, we'll do a quick alignment. All right, now on that cube, I want to make it a little bit taller than halfway. About there. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag that up. Now, somewhat like before, I'm going to take a copy of this object here, Control D to duplicate, or you can hit the duplicate up here. I'm going to turn that into a hole shape, and then I'm going to push that up into that red cube almost halfway, about there. So we can see things a little better. Let's turn this yellow. Okay. Now I'm going to lasso select the two of those. I'm going to union group those together, or Control G would be the same thing. Give those a moment to resolve, and then they'll look like that. You can see the inset there. All right, now, this is where we're going to take our texture here. I'm going to select it, Control D. I'm going to grab a copy of it. Now I want to size this to be just a little bit less than what this is. So this is 186. We'll make this one 185. The width on this is 174. We'll make this 173. I'll select the two of those, do a quick alignment. I'm going to click on this to keep it stationary. That direction and that direction. All right, now I want to raise up this texturing a bit, and then I want to drag it up into the yellow part. Now, this yellow part, we want to turn that into a hole shape. Okay, we're going to click on our texturing here. I'm going to drag this up. I don't want to bring it all the way out the top. I want to be just below the surface there. Maybe let's bring this up a little bit more, up into, if you see here, I want the bottom of my texture to be higher than the bottom of that hole shape. And then my texturing, I'm going to bring it down. There we go. I have those two. I can lasso select the two of those. I have two shapes here. I'm going to union group, or Control G. Let those resolve for a moment. And when it's done, it'll look like that. So now we can take that. I'm going to make it white. And I'm going to now shift select on this heart down here. Click alignment. I'm going to click on the heart to keep it stationary. I'm going to click on this button here. All right, now to grab the white part, I'm going to select the both of them, and then I'm going to shift deselect the yellow heart portion of it. So now I have just the white portion. With my snap grid set at 0.5 millimeter, I can cursor up. If we zoom in here, you can see where the white part is now 0.5 millimeter proud of the rest of it. I can select the two of those, Control G or Union group those two together. Click here and make it multicolor. And there you have it. You can take a texture and wrap it around a curved surface. Like, follow, and repost. Of course, if you have questions or anything, drop me a comment. I would certainly love to read your comments. I usually respond pretty quickly. And as always, if you have more ideas for TinkerCAD tips tutorials, drop me a DM. Until then, happy tinkering.